Hello, how are you doing today? It is a wonderful Wednesday. Just wanted to stop in and offer some very educational information to anyone that may have children that may have like a part-time job or working on the side and have utilized their social security number. I want to talk to you a little bit. I hope that your Wednesday is going quite well.
Shopping for a car, applying for a job, looking for a home, or just getting your financial house in order. Then it's time to check your credit report. Good news, it's free. The law entitles you to one free copy of your credit report from each of the three nationwide credit reporting companies every 12 months. Why is it important to check your credit report? It has important information about your financial accounts, how you pay your bills, and if you file for bankruptcy. You want to make sure everything is accurate, especially before you buy a house or a car or apply for a job. If you notice something wrong, contact the credit reporting company and business providing the information to correct the error. And checking your report can help you guard against identity theft. Visit ftc.gov/ID theft if you spot accounts that aren't yours. How do you order your free credit report? Order online from annualcreditreport.com, the only authorized website for free credit reports, or call 1-877-322-8228. You'll need to provide your name, address, social security number, and date of birth to verify your identity. Keep in mind, you're entitled to one free copy of your...
I hope you was able to jot down that information in regards to the free annual credit reports, the website, and also the telephone number and the information that you need to have. Once again, your name, your date of birth, and your social security number and your address. What I want to focus on to you right now is just a few minutes of your time. I just want to remind you that Friday will be the start of the free credit report for children. It's very important that parents be very proactive in making sure that no one has used their child's social security number. It has a lot of different side effects to you, and then there are a to-do list if someone has utilized your social security number as a child that you would need to take care of so that it doesn't hinder you from getting things in the future. The Blue Book basically talks about heads up, stop, think, and connect. What I want to talk to you about is I want to talk to you about child identity theft. What to know and what to do. I have these books available at my office, or if you wish to have one sent to you in the mail, inbox me, contact me, and I will make sure that you get a copy. I will even do better than that. I will scan it so that you can protect your children. Our children are the future. So I just want to make sure that you know what you need to do in order to do it. Most recently and also in time past, we've had children that graduate from high school didn't realize that someone had utilized their credit and brought items, didn't pay for the items, and basically a child have collections on their credit report. As we know that if you are around the age of 14, 15, 16 years old, you are not able to go out and purchase, or credit is not extended to you because you're not of an age where you're able to pay back. So it is very important to, starting on Friday, put in your child's information and your social security number. If nothing pops up, you're good. But that doesn't mean that you stop there. You check once a year, or you can check every 6 months and make sure that no one is using your child's social security. However, if you put the information in and your child have data and have accounts listed under that someone has used it, you need to follow protocol. That's a couple things that you need to do. First of all, you would need to write down who the company is that have utilized it, the credit, what was granted or provided, what they purchased. Make sure you have a copy of your child's birth certificate showing their age. So I'm going to go over a couple what to do right away things. If you automatically put it in there, you see that someone has basically used your child identity, which is the social security number. There is what we call the personal recovery plan, and then there's also letters. Now, if you need letters typed, you would have to type a letter to go along with the removal of the account, showing that your child was unable to obtain credit. And if you always need assistance, I am available. I do offer community assistance to the community as well, to let them know that I'm there to help them. For further information regarding letters, you can inbox me for more information. But what I want to talk about here now, and you can always get this information also from the FTC, and if you're unable to connect or download or print, just contact me. But what we have here is basically a plan and a track, how to track your progress, how to pre-fill letters and forms. All this information is listed on the FTC website. You can go right on the website and prepare your letter and print it off at the same time. However, if you don't have a printer and you're unable to print, then of course you can always prepare it and save it as a PDF and utilize any other office supply store in your neighborhood or community. What you want to kind of focus on is making sure that you report it to identitytheft.gov. The most important thing that we want to do is do it right away. You want to call the companies where you know the fraud has occurred, because that is considered fraud if someone used your child's social security number and obtained items or purchases. You want to call the fraud department, explain that someone stole your child's identity, open up a fraudulent account, explain that your child is a minor and cannot enter into contracts. Ask them to close the fraudulent account and send you a letter confirming that your child isn't liable for the account. And you want to have that letter in writing. If necessary, you want to send a follow-up letter attaching a copy of your child's birth certificate and explaining your child is a minor who can't enter into a contract. That's step 2. You also want to check the credit report to find out if your child has one. Request a manual search for your child's social security number. Each credit bureau has its own process. So in this case, Experian.com/fraudulent. Their number is 1-888-397-3742. TransUnion.com/fraud. Child theft at TransUnion.com. There's no telephone number provided. And Equifax.com/credit report assistance. Their number is 1-888-766-0008. Why check for a credit report? Generally, children won't have credit reports unless someone is using their information for fraud. If a credit bureau has a credit report for your child, they will send you a copy of the report. To remove fraudulent accounts, you send a letter to each credit bureau indicating that your child is a minor who can't enter into the contract and include a copy of your child's birth certificate. You also want to do the last and final thing. You want to report the identity theft to the FTC, which is known as the Federal Trade Commission. Go to identitytheft.gov. I'll call 1-877-438-4338 and include as many details as possible. Once again, the purpose of this is to make sure that we're protecting our children from people that want to go out and purchase things under someone else's social security number. We want to prevent that from happening. Another reason why you want to check is because, say for instance that your child get ready to graduate and then they get ready to go to college and they have to fill out certain documentations for FAFSA or different things like that. Maybe they need to apply for like a student loan in order to go to college or vocational school or technical school. And then they come to find out that their credit is bad, or they may have collections on it because somebody have gotten something and get paid for it. So now it puts your child education on hold. Well, you want to prevent that. You want to check and make sure that we're protecting our children. Our children are an inheritance from God, and therefore they're in our care, and we have to do what is possible to protect them by all means necessary until, they're able to leave the nest and go out on their own. So in a scenario that we had recently, we had a child that graduated from high school, unable to go to college, and had to wait until they got everything cleared up because someone just went out and just charged up. Using the child's social security number. In this case, we were able to get it cleared and everything. However, it took a little time, and the child was not able to attend college right at the moment, along with all his other peers. He had to wait a term or so. But at the end, we was able to get it taken care of. And this is what we wanted to prevent. And we want to let kids know to protect your Social Security card at all times. If your parents give you your Social Security card to apply for a job so that you can put your Social Security number on an application, make sure that if you're not going to protect it and put it in a safe and a proper place, please return it back to your parents until you're able to have control of it yourself and protect it and keep it in a safe place. So remember on Friday to log in, FTC, check that credit report for your child. It's going to be free. You're going to see me coming on from time to time. I'm going to be asking everyone to kind of pitch in and help. I'm looking to have a couple school board members to come in because we want to be looking out for our children. And if you work on a job, you want to make sure that you keep that information private and confidential. So I hope that you have a wonderful day. I hope the information was helpful, and I look forward to bringing more information to you soon. Thank you for listening in, and if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Thank you.